Hello and welcome back to the Cloudlands Event Center in Hamilton, New Zealand. Today we have a match from the World Junior 10 Ball Championships with Payne McBRIDE from the USA against Felix Vogel from Germany, joined by former Moscone Cup member Chris Reinhold. How you doing today, Chris?
Hey, what's up, Eric? This is going to be an amazing match to watch. It's great to see that the up-and-coming youth is so talented.
Yeah, we have Vogel coming in at a 746 Fargo, real high Fargo for a junior player. He actually got second in a men's Euro Tour event. We know how tough that is, so look at him for him to come in as a slight favorite here. McBRIDE has been on a big improve over the past year. He's up to 677 in Fargo. Just beat Jeremy Seaman at the US Open, who's a 760. So it shows that he can beat players above his level. It's going to be a good match. So race to 7. This is the second round match for the juniors. Felix Vogel actually beat Riku Rompinen 7-1 in the first round. Rompinen's one of the favorites in the tournament, so Vogel's coming in good form. This is McBRIDE's first match of the tournament.
Wow, okay, so Payne got a bye, and this is his first match, right?
Yeah, 24 players start. 8 players advance to the single elimination redraw portion of the tournament. Looks like Vogel and Rompinen are coming in as the favorites, but Payne is more than capable. He's played in Predator Pro Series events before.
Yeah, all of these juniors are definitely getting in competition with other top players, and I think that helps kind of make it easier on the nerves when you get in there with the other world's juniors.
Vogel's going to have a thin cut here on the 1. Kind of needs some energy coming back across table anyway, so I think he'll go for this one. Yeah, I just thought it was a little too thin.
I'm interested. Do you think he plays any 3 cushion? A lot of people that use that bridge generally like the 3 cushion.
I saw that, kind of like 3 fingers under. Yeah, I don't know. He's from Germany. It's not a big game over there, but it's possible for sure. I've never seen him play. I mean, that could be the highest Fargo rating for a junior in the world. Rompinen's got to be up there too. But again, I mean, if you're able to get second in a men's, nice shot there from McBRIDE. Hopefully didn't leave a small window. To get second in a men's Euro Tour event, it shows that he's a class player.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, he has room. Oh, he's going to jump at it. This cue ball's close to the object ball, but only jumping over about 1/8 of the object ball here.
He's kind of leaving the 1 ball out for the open there. You might go a little bit further on the left side of it to try to duck behind the 2-7. Just depends.
Yeah, play it with some draw, kind of hold the cue ball down in that area of the table. Nice try. Caught the double kiss, though.
Yeah, caught it a little too thick, but I think Payne has a good opening shot here to try to start to gain some momentum early in the match.
Yeah, he's a little hampered by the 8, but he wants to hit the left side of the cue ball anyways, and that's the side he has available. So he'll be able to maneuver the cue ball around to the left side of the table here.
Gotta watch out where that 6 ball touching his arm.
Didn't get quite enough left spin on it. Just gonna have a good safe option here. Likely cue ball behind the 10, trying to leave the 2 on the far end of the table.
Yeah, it's all about maintaining these little windows for Payne and just taking advantage of whatever opportunity he has. Can he
Good
see it?
try. It looks like
He's
he's,
full
yeah, I
ball.
think he's left the window. Yeah. Probably a roll-up safe here on the 7, but Payne just slightly off having Vogel in a bad spot there.
That one for me
Holy
is tough
cow.
to control. I would probably bank the ball with stun, 3 rails towards the 3, and then stun the cue ball past the 7. That would have been my option, but I see why he went there.
Yeah, he had big coverage. The 5-5-9 was a huge window there, and he could have got perfect behind the 7. Pretty standard run out here. He'll have to decide if he wants to play the 5 in the same pocket as the 3 or the 5 in the side. What would you favor here on the 5, Chris?
I would probably play it in the side, but depends where I get on the 4, obviously. Just make sure you create some angle on the 4 so that way you give yourself some option just like that.
Yeah, there's a small chance of if you play the 5 in the corner, you might be running into the 9. Can't really get on the left side of the 5 because the 7's in the way, so I don't mind the side here as well.
I think it's preference, but whatever the table gives you is what you should go with, in my opinion.
Good enough. He can get through the angle and avoid the 9 coming off the left long rail. Ideally, would want to be straighter on the 6 so he doesn't have to come around 3 rails. Yeah, you're thinking about running 3 rails on the 6 or 2 rails, pardon me?
Are you thinking about running into the 8 or going towards the 8 with the cue ball here?
Yeah, I think just get straight enough where he can kind of play some right spin on it. That's okay. If he loads it up with right, he'll be able to straighten out the angle here.
Turned out better than it could have, but that was pretty fortunate that he didn't go behind the 8 on accident there off the 9. But either way, he's here and he's in pretty good shape to get on the 7 here.
In between angle, just going to decide if he wants to hold on that side of the table. If he feels like he can, he will. Just move the cue ball less. If he wants to put a little more speed in it, he has the option to cross over.
I like putting just a touch more speed on this one, stunning over a little bit for the 8 and the 9 in the same pocket.
Looks like he has the slightest angle going to the right. He'll definitely want to have it. If he's straight in, only option is a big power draw all the way back up table.
Yeah, with how these pockets are playing, I wouldn't be opposed to following for the 9 in the top left corner.
You could, because that's a ton of speed if you're going to play the draw shot.
Just make sure you don't scratch in the corner in the side, right by his stance, right by his left hand right there. Got to make sure you don't go in the pocket, and I think you'll be okay.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to let his stroke out here. Big stroke shot. Pretty good. Wanted to get closer, but on a decent angle to pocket the 9.
Just don't let up on your stroke here. Make sure we get through the ball, no matter what.
Good opening rack from McBRIDE. Takes the first game. Race to 7. Goal for these players will be able to make the redraw on the winner's side. They'll have to win 3 matches from this spot. This being the first one. The men are down to the final 16 redraw portion of the tournament. That round's going to be coming up in an hour and a half start time. 3:30 local time, New Zealand. Josh Filler and Albin Ocean. Highest world ranked seeds making the redraw. Cheng Jun Lin is also back near the end of a tournament. Alex Pagulayan, Darren Appleton, Woo Kun Lin. On this table two, we're going to have Alex Pagulayan and Woo Kun Lin. That'll be a great match. Table one's going to be Marco Tucher from the Netherlands against Albin Ocean. The boys have a 17 and under division and a 19 and under division. This is the 19 and under division. The girls are all playing together in one 19 and under division. Women's World 9-Ball Championships is down to the final 24, and they'll be playing the losers qualification match at 3:30 as well. Interesting break there, kind of not from the middle, but not off the rail as well. I think I'd favor going all the way to the rail if you're going to kind of attack it more diagonally, but this one worked out for him.
Yeah, a lot of power in that break. Even though he didn't hit it 100% square, he still had a lot of generating. The power was generating through the rack a lot better there.
Real solid training programs for juniors in Europe. Germany, one of the countries leading the way in that, so you know Vogel's been trained properly on the way up.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. They have such a strong base as far as mechanics and understanding of the game at a young age that it's so much easier to get better, because when you're younger, you want to put in those long hours that you normally don't when you're, 20, 30,
Yeah, for sure. Kind of stick with a proper style from the beginning, not have to change on the go. Loose grip, average backstroke length.
And in my opinion, those shots right there are the reason why they're so good, is because the cue ball is so good. And then on top of that, they're striking the ball so clean off the rails, and they just get back to the middle of the table. They're really good at navigating that.
Vogel's looking for a drawing angle on the 6 here. We can play the 7 in the long pocket. Wants to avoid the combo. Smart shot. Got on the half ball side of the 6, kind of more of a soft draw now rather than a power draw straight back.
It'll be a little more accepting of the pocket as well at this speed.
Nice shot.
Beautiful shot there.
Class play from Vogel here. Tough part of the rack's done. He won a couple of the match junior tournaments. Go ahead, Chris. Sorry.
I'm about to apologize. I'd probably want to go further than leave myself long, just like he's doing there, and that was it. Sorry.
Yeah, whenever you get closer to the object ball, you take the pocketing out of the equation and you can focus on the cue ball a little more. Perfect speed, nice and close to the 9. This is going to be a good match.
These guys cue ball on a
Kind of
string.
reminds me of, yeah, it kind of reminds me of like a Filipino type style. New school Filipinos. Shorter on the backstroke, kind of A little quicker on the acceleration, but super accurate. It's a good way to hit the ball. All Predator equipment in use this week. Apex tables, Aero rack, Arcos balls, Arcadia cloth. Who are you liking to win the 8-ball event, Chris?
I would like to see Alex Pagulayan or Darren Appleton win. What about you?
I'm thinking Alex too. Josh has never won a World 8-ball title. I don't believe Albin has either. Hasn't been competed that many times. There was about 5 years where they actually didn't have a World 8-ball championship. So good job by Predator for bringing back this world title. Lots of power there. Made the one in the side.
Yeah,
that's what he's going for off the side rail. Yeah. Yeah, McBride's been on a constant improvement. I played him in the U.S. Open 10-ball championships around February, but even from watching him in these 2 games here, he's improved since then.
Yeah, his understanding of the game has gotten better, and I think his mechanics are finally being uniform for him, and he's getting used to them.
You know where he's from, Chris? The Carolinas or Virginia? I think East Coast somewhere.
Yeah, East Coast somewhere. It's funny. I know his whole family. I know I've been friends with his family and him for quite a while, and they just never came up. I don't know. I have to look that up.
Got Vogel in a pretty bad spot
Indiana.
here. Okay. A lot of pool around the Midwest. A lot of bar table pool.
Good hit there.
Good contact. Just left the 2 in the side. McBRIDE might be a little straight to be able to get straight enough on the 3. He'll be wanting some angle going to the left. Good shot.
You can't complain with that result.
Pretty good layout for the rest of the rack here. He'll be looking at taking the 5 in the side. Pretty natural position throughout the rack. Oh, surprising miss there. Just focused on the cue ball a little too much last minute. Maybe wanted to play the thin part of the pocket. Just got a little too wide on the pocketing. Like going rail first here, Chris?
I don't like going real first personally because it can widen out a little too much. He played it real nice. If you're hitting it for the corner, I do like rail first. But if you're going all the way around for the side, I don't like that because it could easily slide under the tent.
Yeah.
But he hit it perfect.
Yeah, he went to that one, just index finger out again. Shane Van Boning uses that bridge a lot. You can get a little flatter when you kind of bridge like that.
Maybe it's inspiration from watching him play.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see how Vogel hits the ball. He's a solid player. Reminds me of Johan Chua a little bit.
Yeah, same kind of style, looks wise too. The way he dresses, looks put together.
Yeah. Plays with good pace, doesn't waste any time.
He looks so good over the ball. Mechanics, everything.
Yeah, nice and compact. So, mistake from McBRIDE on the 3. Vogel takes full advantage, and he'll have the break in rack number 4.
Yeah, McBRIDE seems like more of a robotic style, and Vogel seems like he has good mechanics, but he's still more of a field player.
I agree. Filipino, kind of. New school Filipinos. Old school Filipinos were all feel. Not kind of different fundamentals, but the newer school ones, they're getting tighter on their fundamentals, and you can still see the feel in their game.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of the old school Filipinos like Santos Sambahon and
Yeah.
Bustamante and Efren, they just did so many things wrong mechanically, but they were just so good at pool it didn't matter.
Yeah. It felt the cue ball around the table. Pockets were bigger back then, but now that the pockets are tightening up, you need this kind of more compact style.
I agree. Cue ball, where are you going?
Yeah, too thin to really go after the pocketing here. If he goes thinly off the right side, he's kind of running into the 8. Maybe a bunch of... Yes, I was thinking about that, but where's the position?
Unless the 4-9 is dead. Oh, good shot there. That was beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, just really playing safe there, but calling the corner in case it went in. Nice shot. Jump through to a window maybe here. Chance of crossing the 2 up table. Cue ball should stay down the far end of the table if he hits it properly.
See how he's feeling today. Not a
Hit
bad
it how he
attempt.
wanted, but caught the double kiss. Yeah. No pocket for the 2, but ton of blockers up table. Expect Vogel to figure out some kind of safe here. Cue ball behind the 3,
Gonna
possibly.
go for the
but
2 in the side.
I think it's too thin. Definitely, cue ball would definitely be loose on that attempt. He wants to roll the cue ball behind the 3, but he kind of has to draw it, so he might think of another option here. So one pocket type
Good
shot
choice
there.
there.
Very nice. Yeah.
You can tell he's far ahead of his years just for recognizing that as a shot that he could shoot.
Sure.
Time.
Caught it thick. Will we get away with it?
Looks like it. Still going to be looking at a likely safe off this, but Staying alive, not leaving anything for Vogel yet.
Two balls, corner pocket.
Do you like drawing
Cue ball
behind the 5-6?
5-6. Yeah, similar shot to what he played a couple shots ago.
Go in.
He's got the 8 as, yeah, he's got the 8 as full coverage. He might have left that window between the 8-9 again, and actually it looks like he did enough to pocket it. Odd how this window between the 8-9 came up twice in this rack, but it's there.
Nine. Foul.
Yeah, so after 3 saves, Vogel finally gets the advantage. Looks like the 4-9 is pretty available for a combo. Just got to decide how the 4 is going to play off. If he does decide to combo the 9. 4 is available in the top right as well. If the combo's dead on and he knows that the 4 will just stop where the 9 is, he'll play it. If he thinks it's going off to the right, he might favor trying to pocket it directly. Looks like he's going combo. No, came across.
Just get through the ball so well. It's fun to watch.
Yeah, kind of like quick acceleration, but still timing the ball well. It's tough to do. It's very effective if you can feel how to hit the ball like that. Yeah, he always had
to the side.
I guess so. I thought he had a little too much angle there. He knew it. He probably was trying to play the side. Didn't get where he wanted, so going to be safe here from Vogel.
Time. Extension.
I mean, using the 7 as a blocker is an option here, but the cue ball's kind of running through the angle a little too much. Well, that's a smart shot. Great shot.
That's pretty strong right there. Wow.
Five ball, side pocket.
Left the left edge of it. This is just an in-case call from McBRIDE here. He's going to try to use the 6-7 as blockers.
Time.
Shot
there.
We'll see Vogel going to the jump cue for the first time here. A second time, actually. They have that edge jump over the 3.
For your cue lovers out there, Payne's using a P3 from Predator, the 30th anniversary. And then Vogel is using one of their new all-carbon Q-Tech cues. Awesome how much innovation has came in such a short time.
Two safes here. You could bank the 5 across and play the cue ball behind the 6, or you could bank the 5 down to the short rail and play the cue ball behind the 9-10.
Do you go 1 rail or 2 rails with the cue ball here?
Time.
I like 2. It's a little more natural. Yeah, there was that one as well. Good shot.
Yeah, not bad there. Pretty strong.
5 ball, side pocket.
So a bit of a safety battle here in rack 4. Neither player really getting a
Time.
real easy chance, but both fending off the other's defensive shots very well.
Good attempt there. Left him long, but I think Payne is just happy to finally have a shot at a pocket.
Yeah, cue ball looks like it's playing around the 10 with a bit of left spin. Tough to be spinning the ball at this distance. Could choose to soft draw it. I think it's just easy enough that I'd favor the spin here. Always tough when you have distance like that. Don't forget we're playing WPA rules here and playing 10 ball, so call shots only.
Don't want to touch that shirt with your 10. Or touch that 10 with your shirt. Either way.
Yeah.
Is 9 past the 10? Looks like it does.
Yeah, either angle on the 8 will be okay here. I'd favor just trying to get close to it. Just kind of adjust once you get down table.
Yeah, I got one. Do you think he was trying to come to the side pocket for that one?
I don't think so. Just probably stretching over the 8, kind of lost his aim line a little bit.
Time.
Yeah.
Hit that one thick, but put a good stroke on it.
Yeah, it's a real good stroke length there. Just kind of medium length backstroke. Nice and solid acceleration towards the ball. He's gonna be a strong player. I mean, he already is, but talking about maybe a real threat to be one of the best world-class players in the world. So 3-1 for Vogel here. McBRIDE missing a couple chances. Missed 3 ball in rack number 2. And now missed the 5 in rack number 4. He's hanging in with Vogel's safety exchanges though, so just got to get a little more on point on the run outside. What's next up for you for competition, Chris?
I have the Ultimate Pool 8-ball tournament in Denver, Colorado in a few weeks. And then after that, I really don't have a lot coming up. I'm going to try to make not really a comeback, but, get back into the scene this upcoming year. And,
Good.
yeah, I'll just be practicing and giving lessons. So what about you?
Yeah, it's a tournament in Toronto in a couple weeks, $500 entry. We've got 32 players, so prize money will be okay there. Something to practice for. We run a national championship for 8-ball, 9-ball, and 10-ball. The 9 and 10-ball divisions are going to be the second week of October in Quebec City. And same, just teaching as well. You going to the International Open?
I was going to, but I decided against it. I always like coming to that tournament, but now that they moved locations, I'm going to sit this one out, and I'll be going to it next year most likely.
Caught the break a little thin there. 1 went short of the side. 3-ball came to his rescue. Vogel's going to have to push here. He's thinking about pushing up table, kind of into a challenge position where McBRIDE can pocket the 1. Little defensive there. Like, I would take this, wouldn't you? You got to take it, especially being stuck in the score line.
Yeah, you can't give him a chance to open up and get his confidence even higher. He's gonna try to go cross bank with it, but I'm not sure if I like that because you're gonna run into so much traffic. It's hard to predict what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's obviously a tough shot to roll it in, but if he does, it's pretty much a game winner. I would have thought about rolling it in here.
I like rolling it in as well, but I think he's calling the cross corner bank. Not a big fan of that one.
Go.
Yeah, like you said, he's running into so much over there. I mean, it would be unlikely to scratch, but once you run into something, you don't know what's going to happen in the cue ball. Worst case scenario there for McBRIDE. Might have to take the 2 in the corner. Too much traffic coming around for the side.
Yeah, might have overhit it a little bit.
See how quick he thinks. He's ready to play. Even on a safe,
he-
he's ready to shoot the shot in 10 seconds there. 5 seconds.
Oh, look at this shot.
Yeah,
Really good
Two
knowledge
balls,
there.
side pocket.
Too close to jump unless you're Fed or Gorst.
Right. Or Earl with a full Q Miyuchi. Either way.
Yeah. Nice try. I like the speed. Just misjudged it slightly. It's on 2 fouls. Vogel's going to favor the run out here, but if he gets a little off on the 3, he'll have the 3 foul option.
Does the 3 pass the 7 in the lower left-hand corner, Eric?
It's close. I mean, that would be a good position if it does. I don't think he's really considered that yet. I mean, he's walking around to that. He was on that angle and just kind of walked by it, so it probably doesn't go. Looks like he's going in the side. Good shot.
Maybe he's just freezing him on the floor. Oh wow!
Okay. So he
Kid is
was, yeah,
ruthless.
he played,
You're on 2 fouls.
yeah, he played position to play safe there because he knew he was on 2 fouls. And he's left the 1 rail escape. If the 10 wasn't there, it'd favor 2 or 3 rails here, but it looks like he's gonna have to go at it 1 rail. Main thing here, he's on 2 fouls, so he's got to make sure he hits the ball.
Time.
Right in the face.
Oh,
Good
look
result
at
as
that!
well. Yeah, big roll there. Vogel was just about to pull away, but back in the underdog spot right now in this game.
Time.
Could he hit? No,
Just caught
he
him.
barely missed it.
Foul.
Yeah, caught a little more swerve. New cloth, you can catch a lot of swerve.
Time start.
So good chance here for McBRIDE. He's got to take advantage. Big difference being down 3
Campaign
games.
turned
or
it
pulling
around
up
with
in
that
1.
kick.
Yeah, for sure.
Time.
Oh whoa! Never a doubt.
Got to find a way to
Might
get the
go
cue
in
ball
high
back up
right
table.
English.
Yeah, I think you might hit the 7 off the 3rd rail, but me, I do like staying natural here.
Time.
Yeah, when you're stunning like he actually got on it. He's okay. But when you're stunning like that, it's tough to get enough energy in the cue ball. You have to move the cue ball a lot there off a straight angle. Ideally, if this cue ball plays around the 8, that'd be good for McBRIDE. Come out 2 rails, 6 in the same pocket or the corner. I knew he was going into the
Watch out,
9, so he hit
Timbo.
it with extra speed. Yeah, it's okay. So pressure pot here for McBRIDE. Choice of either pocket. I think I'd favor the left pocket, just because the cue ball's running into the 7. If you follow it, you can actually avoid the 7. So he has the choice of either pocket, but regardless, big shot here. Nice hit, heart of the pocket. That's a big shot early in this match for McBRIDE.
Good stroke there. That'll build his confidence for the next few racks. Still has to get through this one, though.
Nicely played, staying in line. Alternate break format here. Believe it's Vogel's break in the 6th game. Adrian Prasad is up 5-0 against Sartorius from Poland.
Ten ball, corner pocket.
Eddie Vondero from the US. Do you know him? I don't actually know him. Up 3-0
Eddie
against
is a
Henry
really
Nguyen.
good up-and-coming player.
Okay. Mika Van Berkel in the tournament as well, former winner of one of the junior tournaments at the junior matchroom tournaments. Bryza Manipula from Canada playing Lazar Kostic from Serbia. Bryson got 9th at the Turning Stone. Strongest up-and-coming player in Canada. We have another Canadian representing Canada in the under-17 division, Antonia Ayala. Another great player, tons of potential. And Amber Colchew is representing in the women's division. Player's going to go on a break. We're going to go on a break as well. We'll be right back. Back now, Vogel to breaking rack number 6. Just going kind of halfway to the side rail here. The one on the side. Got the 6. He's hitting them nice, hitting them with good power. Caught a good square hit there.
He'll definitely give himself a chance.
One ball from the
Playing more on the safe side here. Jump for the corner.
call.
It's in.
Oh, wow. Just think, I mean, you think that it would have hit one of those balls at some point, but it didn't. Pool is cruel sometimes.
Nine.
And we'll
4
play off
past
the
the
rail
7?
here. Yeah, I think it does. 80% of the pocket might be just small left edge blocked a bit, but I think he'll go on the top right.
Kind of in a weird in-between spot here. Wanted to be either dead straight or a little more angle, but I think he's okay here. Would you bump the 8 slightly on the way out?
I think he's straight enough that he can come, come straight back. Yeah.
Sometimes the camera angle deceives us.
A little more angle than when he would have wanted, but he can keep the speed down here. Cue ball coming across naturally 2 rails. Yeah. I thought the bridge was a little long there. Did you notice that? Especially for the speed he was hitting.
Yeah,
I feel it.
it
Just try to get
looked to
closer to
me
the
like
ball
he was a
there.
little uncomfortable.
Oh, Vogel and a good chance now to go up 4-2.
He does not waste any time, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I was thinking. Originally, I was thinking Chua, but now he's reminding me of Orcolo a little bit too. He's a good player.
Is he about my height? You think he's a little taller, a little shorter?
Yeah, I wouldn't put him much over 5'5". Lends to being nice and compact over the ball, though. It's not a disadvantage at all in pool.
No, he looks very compact, and it looks like he was born with a pool cue in his hand.
Sure.
That closer bridge really does help getting through the ball.
Yeah, I mean, work to be done still in this match, and McBride's capable, but look for Vogel to go real deep in this tournament. You can see it. See the class he's displaying.
Yeah, when I
McBride will
heard
have
that he beat Rompinen, I was kind of surprised until I saw him play. Then I realized
Sure.
that it makes sense.
McBride coming in as one of the on-paper favorites too, and then this match far from over. He can easily still win this match, but if he does go to the loser side, expect him to have a good run there as well.
What's your guess on where he'll break from? Side still?
Yeah, he went. Well, he's actually going all the way to the side rail now. Oh, pardon me. This is McBride. Yeah, Vogel was a little bit off the rail. Yeah, McBRIDE stuck with the same break all. This will be his fourth break. He's been breaking from the same spot. He's been hitting them well.
Oh,
Oh, I got kind of
Commentators
kicked off
first.
there. Yeah. It's one of those ones where he didn't hit it square, but also another ball came and kind of kicked the cue ball right off the table. Not like he went directly off there. The table's
When
looking
you're hitting
good
it with
for
that much
Vogel.
power, it's easy to go offline.
Yeah, cue ball was jumping a little bit too. Typically want to hit that break from the side rail a little more flat. It's like automatic. I mean, I understand the position's not too tough there, but it's not just that he gets down on the ball so quick. It looks like he's not going to miss, you know? I don't say that about too many players.
Yeah, I get almost straight on this ball. You can float this in with some left. A little
Playing
weird
the
on
nine
this
on the
one.
side. Yeah, just deciding if he wants to play with left spin or kind of a soft stun. You like the 9 in the side? Get an angle where you can follow.
Yeah, I don't mind the side pockets.
Looks like he was actually thinking about 8 in the side there. I'm surprised. And he was just checking the angle for the 9, I guess.
This will be the easier stroke to do, opposed to just rolling it in with a middle high.
Yeah, got a little more angle, wanted to hit it a little more aggressively. It's a good shot there. Power follow here onto the left side of the table. Maybe a draw. Yeah, draw's okay too. Yeah, effortless stroke there.
Firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, got like 6 feet of draw and really finessed the ball nicely. So scratch on the break for McBRIDE. Turns costly, and be Vogel to break in rack number 8. Widening his lead now. 5-2. This will put him into the final. If he wins this match, it'll put him into the final 8 on the winner's side. He'll be trying to get to the final 4 to advance to the final 8 redraw, stage 2 of the tournament. What kind of match did you do in the last round? Was it a women's qualification match or?
Yeah, it was Jasmine Ocean and Pia Filler.
Okay.
Jasmine ended up
Guessing
winning
Jasmine?
to get into the last 16.
Okay. Close one?
It was close in the second set. Jasmine won 4-1 and then 4-3. Pia missed a ball up 3-1 and didn't get back to the table after that, which was kind of brutal.
Oh, wow. 2 break-in runs? Or just nothing offensive?
Yeah, 9 on the break, and to get on the hill, and then a break and run.
So yeah, she'll be into the loser's qualification bracket, and she'll need 1 more to get back to the redraw stage. Crossed it over a bit, so took down his chances of making the 1. Came up dry overall, and this is a chance that McBRIDE needed here. all in on the pocketing, as long as the cue ball's running squarely enough into the 4. Might be a little straight where he has to elevate it and try to stop the cue ball.
Yeah, I'm a big
Yeah, he's
fan
pretty
of
straight.
just trying to let your stroke out. So I would put a little bit of a draw stroke on this. Not a draw, but just more like a stop.
It's a tough shot. Vogel's going to go
I'll be
offense
sure
here.
that
Cue ball's. Go ahead, yeah.
Sorry, my bad. Vogel's definitely going to go offensive here. What side of the 4 do you think he's going to try to play on?
I like the left side. I think the right side's a little dangerous on the scratch. Start going to the right of the 4. He could hit the 8 as well. Ooh, missed the whole ball. Yeah, he was going for that.
A little quick on the transition there, I think.
Yeah, that's what can happen when you have that shorter backstroke, but that's one of the first times I've seen him do that. Kind of natural angle coming around the 8 here. Especially considering the score line, you got to go for it. Just kind of composing himself, though, coming off a miss. Wants to make sure on this one. Kind of surprised he drew it, but result looked nice. Kept the speed down nicely while still catching enough draw.
Yeah, for sure. I was a little surprised on his shot selection, but I think that might have been the best shot for him. So I'm glad he shot it that way.
Bit of work from the 6 to the 7. Got to be careful on the 5, coming back for the 6, but I think he'll have enough room to not worry about the 10 too much. Doesn't want the cue ball to be running into the 8 here. I think it might be. Natural angle might be a bit to the right of the 8, but tough to slow the cue ball down if you're going to follow it. Drawing angle is kind of playing into the 6, but looks like he has something in mind because he's down pretty quick here.
I wouldn't be opposed to the bank here with low right.
That's a smart shot. Well, I'm lucky to end up straight. Gonna have to leave himself a cut angle on the 6. Good smooth stroke there. McBRIDE's can come up with some tough pots in this match. Looking strong, just got to put the full run out together. A couple small mistakes along the way, but he's definitely shown that he's capable of making the tough shots. Shot.
It's a shot there. Stayed down well, got through the ball well. A lot of people tend to decelerate on shots like that because they think they have to hit it soft, but you still have to make sure we get through the ball.
A little straight, but he'll be able to get over
There,
back over to the left side of the table. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, what's your plan of attack here? Do you come to the middle of the table, or you try to go more towards the side?
Yeah, I'd favor trying to get straighter on the 9. I understand you're bringing the 10 into play, but you want to hold over on the left side of the table for the 10. So I think just trying to play a good pinpoint position shot here. Cue ball near the 10. Oh, I didn't think of that. Were you thinking that at all?
Yeah, I'm a little bit. I'm not opposed to that on these pockets because they do play a slightly a little bigger down the rail.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he brought the 10 completely out of the equation. It's a good shot. Just didn't occur to me. Good run out here from
Pretty
McBRIDE.
good.
Yes, staying in the match. He'll be breaking in rack number 9 as well.
Bringing it within
Nice
2.
out. Coming up in about 25 minutes time will be the first round of the men's redraw stage of the tournament. A lot of high-profile matchups there. On table 2, it'll be Alex Pagulayan versus Woo Kun Lin. Over on table 1, it'll be Marco Tucher against. Let's double check the draw here. Table 2 will be Marco Tucher against Alvin Ocean. Three Polish players in the redraw, 2 Germans, 2 from Chinese Taipei. Hit the break similarly to last time, kind of a thin cut on the left side of the rack. That promotes the 1 going into the side, and it did go in there. A little unlucky not to get a shot here. Any thoughts on the push, Chris? Tough when the ball's kind of close to the pocket.
Yeah, I might push the 9 up by the 10 and just leave a slight edge on the 2, enough to bank the 2 to the top left corner. Just kind of give that a temptation for
Just gonna leave a
Vogel.
kick safe. Some margin call here. I'd favor giving it back. He does give it back pretty quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you have to give it back there.
Gonna try to kick at this withdraw and hit it squarely. Stop the cue ball where the 2 is. Ideally looking for coverage behind the 4. Decently hit, but such a tough shot, and that's why Vogel gave it back. Good decision there from Vogel.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to take that shot on. I would have left for something, maybe even a little bit of a tough long shot where he would have had to cut it real difficult. But I don't know, fully hooking yourself on a ball, I don't know about that.
Yeah, especially when you're kind of kicking into it with draw and trying to hit it square. It's one thing if you're, just trying to hit half the ball and you're guaranteed to hit that half, but just even if you hit it well there, which he did, it's too hard to control the exact result.
You got through the ball so well there. Wow.
Yeah. And again, like being shorter on the backstroke as well, it's tough to do.
Looks very fluid.
Just gonna accept the angle on the 9 here. It's okay. Keep the speed down going towards the 10. Had a little too much, decided to get closer to it and not where he wanted to be. He's gonna have a banking option. He'll be going for it. This is missable. See a half smile there from Vogel. Knows he kind of got out of line out of nowhere there. Really? Just backing off? Feels like it's too much cut angle for the bank?
A little
it's my
weak on the cue ball positioning there.
Yeah. I should know the answer to this, but I'll admit that I don't. I'm not sure if early 10s count here. I have a feeling they don't. He's called the 10, but it might not be a winner. He might be just calling it to stay at the table. I'll know by next round. Gotta do my homework a little better here.
If the 10 does not count, I wouldn't go for it. I'd rather bank the 9.
Yeah, pardon me. He was banking the 9.
Like that.
Good try. So yeah, him not going after.
I don't think it does.
Yeah, right. Him not going after the carom that means no early 10s. 10's not a winner.
Seeing if the 10's frozen, nice.
Extension.
So Vogel on the hill now. Playing a good enough safe to get out of that positional error.
Man, race of 7 feels so short, Eric.
Yeah, you got to be on point, no doubt. And you know, especially in the women's event too, those races to 4. I mean, you saw what happened to Pia, right? It's like one mistake and then didn't shoot again for the rest of the set. Oh, you know, big pressure here in these short race formats. The women's event is going to go to a best of 5 sets in the single elimination portion. It's been best of 3 up to this point. The men's event is extending to a race to 10 now in the redraw format. That's a nice long race for 8-ball.
Wow.
Yeah, he's been pretty successful on the break. Yeah, made a ball on at least 2/3 of them. He'll be hoping the 2 goes on the side here, coming around to check out the angle. It's close. I'm feeling it does go. Got to get the cue ball in a pretty specific area. Just coming around for a second look. Definitely close. Got the cue ball right where he wanted there.
I wonder if he's gonna bank it. It looks like it's it looks like it's a bank.
Yeah, maybe just doesn't quite have enough of it. Nice shot.
Great shot. Wow.
Yeah, he's a favorite to get out now. High level match from Vogel. Don't remember him missing a ball. Played some real smart shots.
Yeah, the only mistakes that I see are just slight, very fixable positional errors, and just kind of maybe he didn't take as much time as he needed to on certain things. But other than that, I mean, he's playing world class.
Gonna have an elimination 8-ball match coming up on this table in about 15 minutes. If you guys are in for some more pool, we'll have some top level competition up for you soon here. Great match by Vogel. McBRIDE had some promising moments. Look for him to make a strong push back towards the final 8. Vogel will need one more to advance to that stage. And for Eric Horlifson, for Chris Reinhold, this is Eric Horlifson. We'll talk to you guys soon.